In 2003, I rode a bicycle from downtown Chicago to Lincoln, Nebraska. I stayed in a lot of cheap motels and ate a lot of fast food. From that trip, I got 6 stories. This is one of them. It's called The Dumbest Man in All of Iowa. It's 95 degrees and the road is completely deserted. I was hoping to make it as far as Des Moines today, but halfway through the afternoon, without warning, my back tire explodes. I carry with me plenty of inner tubes, but I don't have a spare tire, and that's what I need. This one is completely shredded. So I pull the bike over to the side of the road and find a shade tree. The bike carries 3 water bottles, and 2 are already empty. I grab the third and gently drink from it, hoping to make it last. I sit there for a full half hour, and there's no trucks or cars coming by, just me and the bike. I'm in the middle of Iowa farm country. I can't see a house in any direction. There's no sign of human activity anywhere, just me and a bunch of fields. I start to worry that I'm going to have to stay overnight in the field, like sleep outside. I'm not that kind of guy. I need an air conditioned motel room and CNN. Another half hour goes by, and my last remaining water bottle is now half empty. I'm starting to see this is not a good day. But suddenly, off in the distance, I see a pickup truck, and he's coming my way and coming really fast. I'm not going to take a chance on missing this guy, so I'm not going to stick my thumb out on the side of the road. I got out in the middle of the road and threw my arms up over my head and stopped him. "You got trouble?" he says. "Yeah, got a back tire that exploded. I need to get the bike into Des Moines to a bike shop to have it fixed." "Not going that far," he says. The guy's down on his luck. Looks like he cuts his own hair, so I make him the offer. "Hey, listen, if you drive me and the bike to a bike shop in Des Moines, I'll buy you a tank of gas. Come on, it's only 20 miles. It's not going to take that long." He lights a cigarette. "Okay, throw the bike in back and get in," he says. The inside of his truck smells like gasoline and perspiration. There's a fine film of cigarette ash on everything, and the windshield is blue from him blowing cigarette smoke on it. He takes off, and he drives way too fast, like 80 miles an hour up and down these backcountry roads. And as he drives, he lights one cigarette after the other. The truck's not air conditioned, so the windows are all rolled down. And he throws his elbows up on the steering wheel to steer, and he lights matches and cups his hands to protect the match flame and sticks his cigarette in there. Frightening as hell, but not as frightening as his tattoos. This guy is alarmingly thin, and up and down his arms and on the side of his neck are these horrible symbols that they're meaningless to me. I don't know what they are, and they're dark and mysterious and ugly. And I look at them for a while, and I finally realize these are not the product of some tattoo artist. These are prison tattoos. This guy's done hard time. "You like women?" he says. Oh man, where is this gonna go? "Yeah," I say, I like women. "Can't stand them," he says. "They take everything from you, bleed you dry, then leave you. And I can't stand insurance either." I have no idea what this guy's talking about. I don't want to get into a discussion of women with him, and I really don't want to discuss insurance. "Lost my business," he says. "Now I'm kind of putting the pieces back together again. Thinking about going out west. My sister's married to a guy, he's a big shot out there. He might give me a job." Oh, brother, I think this guy's a drifter. They're always moping around the country. Probably doesn't have a place to live. Suddenly, a thought invades the back of my brain and just stops me from everything. And that thought is this: he's going to kill me. That's what drifters do. He's going to club me or stab me or shoot me, take my wallet and credit cards and dump my body on a gravel road somewhere. It's the way of drifters. Just as that thought finishes processing, he slows down, makes a left turn, and suddenly, we're on a gravel road. Gotta stop by my buddy's place, he says. I gotta pick up a part for my truck. He pulls into this farmyard. There's a 2-story frame house there with no paint on it, and it leans to one side. There's no screens on any of the windows, and the curtains, drapes just blow outside. And from the truck, I can sense that the place just smells wet. There's a 20-foot pile of crap in the yard, old tractor parts and construction leftovers, and 3 dogs circle around smelling one another's asses. I'll just be out in a minute, he says. He jumps out of the truck and he runs in the house. Okay, I figure this is my chance to get the hell out of here. I could run for it, except I don't know where I am. And it's just fields around me. There's no place to hide. I don't know what to do. And I'm wearing bicycle shoes. You can't even walk in the damn things. I get my phone out and I call my wife in Chicago. I figure out if this guy's going to kill me, I'll say goodbye. The phone goes to voicemail. I can't think of anything to say except, "Hi, hun. I love you. I miss you." That was it. That's all I could come up with. But I figure, if he does kill me, she'll have something to listen to. He comes back to the truck. Now I'm waiting for him to stab me or club me, and his friend help him bury the body or something. While I was inside, I called a bike shop in Des Moines, he says. They got every size tire you'd ever want. I know where this place is. I'll take you right there. We take off in the truck again at 80 miles an hour. After 2 or 3 cigarettes, we arrive at this bike shop. He parks the truck in front. It's in a suburban backwater. I'd never find it on my own. He helps me get the bike out of the truck, and he goes inside with me to make sure I get the right size tire on the bike. I take it in, and I hand the bike over to the mechanic, and he takes care of it. I reach in my wallet, and I pull out a $50 bill. Here, I tell him. I can't thank you enough for driving me here. I don't know what I would have done if I was left out there alone. Thank you. He looks at me and he says, "I can't take your money." Wait a minute. You can't take my money? Why not? He steps closer to me and whispers, "Because Jesus told us to help one another." And as he says Jesus, he bows his head. That night, I stayed in a motel west of Des Moines. About 3, I got up to use the bathroom, looked in a mirror, and that's when I saw him staring back at me. The dumbest man in all of Iowa.